and it was pretty much a dominating, convincing victory for the Colts in the second half. The first half, Oakland just seemed like they were going to hang in there, but they really didn't. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Yeah, we're on Twitch right now. I'm going to get to the comments here. Let me pull it all up. Everything's backwards. I'm used to being on YouTube right now. Love this top 5 thing. Jets going down. 27-14 is what Tout's saying. Don't forget at the end of everything, the post game, we're going to be taking questions about the MBL Colts. All right, Coach Frank Reich said we are 7-1, but there are plenty of areas that we need to improve on. Our offense can't keep relying solely on Andrew's arm. Our running game is one of the least effective in the league, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. As you know, Derrick Henry was hurt this year. He's been hurt. He just came back last game and didn't have a very convincing performance. He is averaging 5.2 yards per carry, but without Derrick Henry, this team currently ranks 22nd in the league at 57 yards per game rushing. Marlon Mack, 3.1. Wayne Gallman Jr., 3.3. That's not good rushing. They combined for nearly 50 attempts with only 3 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 4 touchdowns in 50 attempts at 5.2 yards per carry. He came back last week against the Oakland Raiders, 7 carries, 16 yards. All right, let's continue. Yes, Derrick was hurt for part of the season. I just mentioned that. But when he went down, no one stepped up. Now that Derrick is back, we expect that he steps up right now. We are 8 weeks into the season, and we haven't had a game where we ran for over 100 yards. That needs to change now. Yeah, on the season, Derrick Henry, here's his stats: 10 carries, 56 yards, 16 carries, 64, 11, 62. While he's averaging a lot, Coach Reich is right here. They are not getting much production out of the halfback as far as 100 yards. But they've been finding other ways to win. This team is 7-0. Let's take a look at their schedule so far. I'll get it on the screen. Best linebacker in the game. We'll talk about that. You can't give Sam Darnold time in the pocket. It will burn you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. All right, I upgraded the schedule a little bit. Anything that has the white kind of ghostly, that's a dub. That's going to mean a dub right there. And the Kansas City Chiefs was the only loss. So this is the schedule that we talked about at the beginning of the season coming into it. If you want more information, go to MaddenBomberLeague.com. Appreciate the 23 viewers right now watching twitch.tv/MBL Network. Tomorrow night we have an MBL Live Super Show, I believe. It's a super show. It might just be a regular NBL game. We'll figure that out. But remember at the beginning of the time when we did this, episode 1, we talked about this part of the schedule being easier. Jets, Titans, Bengals, Chargers, Broncos, Texans, Carolina. And I say this is probably a hard game that they got left. But yes, you're looking at the Jets, you're looking at the Titans, and you got to think to yourself, these should be 2 dubs. And then the Bengals should be a dub. The Chargers, I think, will be a W for this team as well. So, what do you guys think? 7-1 right now. This team, we thought the first half of the schedule was a little harder than the second half. Right now, I'm starting to think the opposite right now. And isolated in the chat, JB Aduku. Hello, all. A friend of mine works for the Indianapolis Colts as an athletic trainer. Well, that's great, man. I appreciate that. So she should be tuning into this show. This is Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts, and we're trying to take them to the promised land. Do they really have an opportunity to win it all? We'll find out. We'll find out here in a little bit. We'll take a look at their offensive lineup when we start the entire show. But right now, you're watching Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts, and it's time to get on to the game. It's time for them to ready up. Let's get rocking and rolling into the game right here. This is some Week 10 action here on the MBL Network. I'm gonna give these guys a go and tell them to ready up. And that's our YouTube music because we're pretty. They're really sensitive about music over there. 25 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts. The debut episode here on Twitch because we couldn't get YouTube up and running. That's why we're a little late. I was actually on time, locked up, ready to go, and we couldn't do it. I'm going to throw the schedule of the Colts on the screen one more time. You see it right there. Upcoming New York Jets, Tennessee. The Jets tonight, they're 5-3. Any score predictions in the chat? I know we already got a few score predictions. What else you guys thinking in tonight's game? Frank Reich is a level 7 head coach. They're 7-1 right now on a 7-game winning streak here, Week 10, MBL Season 34. Tomorrow night, we're going to have MBL Live, so make sure you tune right back on here. And we got some pretty big news, too, in the NBL. Our Super Bowl is going to be hosted by EA Madden NFL Twitch channel November 8th after the Pittsburgh Steelers Championship Series in the competitive mode. They're going to turn around and take that audience and hand it right to us on a silver platter. Got to appreciate that. Me and OSU really excited about that. Lib's excited about that. The admins team's excited because that game is what's going to be cool about that game is it's actually going to be a kind of something we haven't done. It's going to be a real super show. We're going to have the AFC Championship game November 8th, the NFC Championship game November 8th. They're going to be going on simultaneously at the same time. The winner of those 2 games are going to go into the Super Bowl, and all of that entire performance is going to be hosted on the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel November 8th. I'll have more information on Twitter at Bomber League immediately following this show. It looks like the Colts are going to start off with the ball. So let's get it rocking and rolling here. You know, we're talking about the offensive lineup here. You're wondering who we got on this team. We got Andrew Luck, Derrick Henry, T.Y. Hilton, Adam Humphries, Ryan Grant, Eric Ebron, and they just re-signed center Anthony Costanzo. It's a good offensive line. Man in motion is Ryan Grant. We talked about him earlier. He's been phenomenal for this team. A run to the right side. You're going to see Gallman Jr. We're wondering where Derrick Henry is on the first run. Third down running back Gallman Jr. in the game. I'm going to be trying to keep up with the chat and see what's going on in there. Under Oath says Jets by 10. Dooku says, my prediction is 24-21 Colts. So I'm sure the trainer will be happy that you're taking the Colts even in an MBL game. They got to get as many dubs as they can. Big Dad Mel, appreciate you. If you're in the Twitch chat for the first time and you see the emblems, the MBL emblems next to you, the badges, that's what they're called on Twitch. Up to the left side, bad pass picked off by the New York Jets. Looked like they were trying to get a comeback on the left side, and T.Y. Hilton and Andrew Luck slightly misconnect there. No, it was a deep curl. So essentially, they were just looking to come up the field and just kind of curl and sit right here. Andrew Luck overthrows the ball in this vicinity. Jets pick the ball off. Nice job there. Andrew Luck has been a little lackluster with the ball as of late. We saw him not look his sharpest in NBL Live broadcast number 245. You can find that archive on the YouTube channel. Andrew Luck on the season, 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, QBR 103. Here we go, handoff to the left side, up the middle. Nowhere really to run for Isaiah the Crowell, the Crow. Had some success last Madden 18, now Madden 19. Not so hot here for the New York Jets. Since the defense is on the field, we will give you the starting defensive lineup here in just 1 second. Guys, a question in the chat right now. How far do you think the Colts will go this season? I don't even want to go to that yet. Let's go with another one. Will the Colts win the AFC South? Bro, nowhere to go. They're already in field goal range. We're going to get the defense on the board here right now. Building the franchise Indianapolis Colts. On the front line, you have Carlos Dunlap, Al Woods, Tyquan Lewis, Jabal Shear. Linebackers, Daniel Barron, Anthony Walker Jr., one of the leading interception guys in the NBL. Dominique Cromartie, the superstar corner, Eduardo Bruce, and then the captain, Malik Hooker, in the backfield. Oh, throw to the left side. That was almost picked off. Dangerous throw there by Sam Darnold, 1-for-1, 8 yards, but he keeps the chains moving. That's going to be a first down. What do you guys think? Will the Colts win the AFC South? That's the question that we got going on for this quarter. Rusta Busta says, so awesome. EA finally recognizes this. Super excited. Yeah, really excited that EA decided to put us on. So November 8th, you're hearing it here first. It will be on Twitter here at the end of the stream. OSU is going to put out an announcement. We'll have some graphics later this week about the upcoming game. AFC Championship, NFC Championship, dual screen, NBL Super Show as Isaiah Crowell. Nowhere to go right there. Tackled for a loss of 4. Kareem Jackson makes the tackle. This is a big game. 7-1 New York Jets. 7-1 Indianapolis Colts. The 5-3 New York Jets, who are leading the AFC East. You're watching live here Monday, October 22nd. Our next episode is actually probably past the little post route to Robbie Anderson. Can't get there on the season. Robbie Anderson has been a favorite target here for Sam Darnold. You like to see him get more. Currently, right now, the New York Jets are placed 3rd in the AFC. Can you believe it? 3rd in the AFC. Robbie Anderson on the season, 24 catches, 523 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, 7 touchdowns with 1,300 yards. This is an offense that ranks really, really low. 31st in passing, 10th in rushing. They're a run-heavy defense. Play action, don't get out of field goal range. Oh, he tried to go for the pick there as he throws it underneath, finds his man, number 82, and that's going to get him to a 4th and 14, and it's field goal unit time, set up by yours truly, Andrew Luck. You know, if Luck doesn't throw that interception in field goal range immediately, there's no way to get 3 on the board. Special teams has been great for this team early in the season. Haven't seen too many sparks late on. Week 10 action right now. You're watching the Colts 7-1 here on Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts. And we're ready to get it rocking and rolling. I'm going to pull up the schedule real quick as this is going to be kicked through the back of the end zone. They're going to start at the 25-yard line. Schedule so far, we see the New York Jets today. This is Week 10, Week 11, Tennessee Titans, and then they go home for a two-game stretch, Cincinnati Bengals, Los Angeles Chargers. I think they sweep that. I think they go 4. That'll put them at 11-1. And I think it continues. I think they beat the Broncos. The Texans are a tough team. They're a sleeper team. Carolina's hurt right now. You're talking no Cam Newton. Kuechly's been hurt. Christian McCaffrey's been hurt. This team is just battling injuries. Here comes the Jets underneath. They were just trying to take a shot up the field and trying to blitz the quarterback. A little sting blitz. See, what you see there is the user linebacker sitting right here. And instead of him just approaching Andrew Luck right as the ball snapped, he kind of stunts here for a second, then takes off down the field and gets him a wide open gap. Dropping back, Andrew Luck looking and cooking. Got a man coming across the middle, finds X. Nice pass, spin move there, 35, down to the 47-yard line. Andrew Luck, 2 for 3, 28 yards and interception. Even though he threw a pick to start this game, he's still slinging the ball as he finds Wayne Gallman Jr., who they like to use in the passing attack and as a third down back as well. Under O says play action on third. Yeah, you see play action from the run-heavy New York Jets because they will run a draw, and you have to respect the draws and the handoff on third down, so they get into these play actions to open up their 30th ranked passing attack. You can see why. Corner route to the right side. Find his man, Adam Humphries, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, but this season he's been playing slot for the Indianapolis Colts, and Andrew Luck said he was really high in training camp on Adam Humphries. He likes Adam Humphries a lot inside the slot. As you can tell, that's his 20th catch of the year, over 330 yards and 2 touchdowns. Shotgun formation, Derrick Henry. There he is, the big-time paid man. He's blocking in the backfield right now. Picks up a nice block, and they go right underneath again to Adam Humphries. It's all about pace with this offense. We talked about it earlier. We talked about it on the recap right there. Henry struggling to find his footing. It's not going to matter when the pace of this offense is so fast. Derrick Henry's going to get his, trust me. We're going to see him running to the flat here. To the left side, you see T.Y. Hilton getting adjusted. He's on a slant. Dropping back, looking and cooking. Flat's not there. Slant's not there. Throws it to the right side. Corner route, dangerous throw. Almost caught by Adam Humphries, but he dropped it. I didn't like that corner route. Absolutely did not like it. Bananas in the chat throwing up the lip emote. If you got the lip emote, throw it out. I know Porter's got it. I know Jamie's got it. Throw it out right now. Will the Colts win the AFC South? That's what they said. Colts will win that division there. Jacksonville's 4-3. I think Jacksonville's 5-3 right now, actually. I'll check the website right now. MaddenBomberLeague.com. Daddy Leagues is our host. The leaders in franchise full immersion gaming. Over the middle, touchdown, Eric Ebron. And just like that, you're getting a little, okay. Eric Ebron dancing in the end zone right now, and you get to see the best in the business, I believe, in the AFC air attack. Definitely. I don't think there's an air attack that is quite as unique as the Indianapolis Colts. I know you're going to say the Cleveland Browns, but you really can't say any of them because they have weapons. I really want you to look at this offense again. I want you to T.Y. Hilton, Ryan Grant, Adam Humphries, Eric Ebron. These are players nobody really wanted. And yet, here we are. They are putting up points at an ungodly rate. It's just impressive to see the Indianapolis Colts at 7-1 right now with a team that, many people believe that this team they weren't really a playoff team out of box. Made the playoffs the first year. Now they're going to win the division, and I think they got a chance to make a glory run all the way to the MBL Super Bowl. This is season 34. This team's a 78 overall. Left side, Sam Darnold finding his man number 81. Oh, he falls forward for quite a few down to the 44-yard line. They're already inside of field goal range. You don't see the Jets really move the ball in the air too effectively, but right now they're doing it against this Colts defense, and the Colts defense ranks number 1 against the pass, 15th against the rush. That's the strength of the Jets, but we're seeing a lot of passing here for the New York Jets. Handoff up the middle. Isaiah Crowell, nowhere to go. It almost seems like they're number 1 against the rush right now. Just 4 rushes, 0 yards for Isaiah Crowell. Talk a little bit about this Indianapolis Colts defense. I'm going to put it on the screen right there. You see it. They're 11th in points. 11 points allowed. They're 2nd in defense, 6th in offense. Points scored. Look at the point differential. 26-11. That's a 15-point margin of victory for this team. Not only do they have a 15-point margin of victory, they're only allowing 11 points to their opponent. That's insane right now. That's why I'm really high on the Indianapolis Colts. I think we've got a shot with our squad right here. Rolling to the outside. Darnold's waiting. Don't throw it. He's going to take off running. Smart move by Aaron Darnold, but takes a big hit from Jabal Sheard, and he's down. 3rd and 6 for the New York Jets. This is when the Indianapolis Colts thrive defensively, when they can get in these third down, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, because everybody starts looking either flat, they look for the flats, or they look middle of the field. And you see the Baron right here, the user, watch him. He makes big-time plays. Expect something over the middle here. Looking, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. Nice job. See what he did right there? He had 2 guys in the middle of the field, and the user bit on the drag, and then he had a delayed little angle route coming. So the user comes down, bites on the drag. It leaves this angle route wide open. That's what you have to do. You got to throw something at this user because AA has been phenomenal in the middle of the field. We've seen him get a lot of user picks, and that's how you prevent that from happening here. You're watching MBL Network, Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts, episode number 4, usually debuting in live on YouTube. But tonight, we're on twitch.tv/MBL Network. I appreciate the warm welcomes. Ric Flair, under oath, Doku. Nice bounce back drive there by the Colts. Very well done. Yeah, they came down and scored real quick. Little Fish in the chat saying the Chiefs. Colts win at 13-3, 14-2, but losing the conference chip. Yeah, who are they going to lose against, Ric Flair? Who do you think? I really hate Mark throwing up his lip emote as well. Z-Star throwing up his MBL emote. If you got an MBL emote, throw it up right now. November 8th, we are going to be live in a super show you've never seen. Man in motion, a little motion inside zone. Woo, that could have been a face mask there as McGuire picks up just 1 yard. 3rd and 5. Let's see if the New York Jets continue that discipline. Walker Jr., as I said, leads his team in interceptions. One of the best linebackers in the NBL right now to date. The 78 overall Indianapolis Colts are 7-1. The New York Jets are 5-3, leading the AFC East, coming off a big-time victory against new ownership of the New England Patriots. Gup, part of the Champions Club. He's been in the conference. He's been to the Super Bowl, I believe, 5 times, Gub, 4 or 5 times. He's got a championship. That's a big-time win for this Jets team. Gang Green is balling right now. That's why we want to make sure this game was on Building the Franchise, part of our live stream following this team. Dropping back to the right side. Underneath, finds man, number 25, spinning and winning. It's going to be field goal unit time here for the New York Jets. Great tackle by number 23, McGuire. Once again, they're looking for their halfback. Their halfback to McGuire to pick up short yardage. Also, they're looking for him on the 3rd downs to kind of leak into the flat, see if he can pick up the 1st down. Doesn't happen then, but watch that tendency. That's something we're looking on. So will the Colts win the AFC South? I think people said so far. Somebody already answered, how far will the Colts go this season? Well, there you have it on the screen. How far do you think the Colts will go NBL season 34? Now, this question to me, I'm thinking, at first I was thinking this team would not win their division, which would make it a very tough road to go, especially with no home games. But then I had this thought. It came into my head. I said, well, they're 7-1, and they just beat the Jacksonville Jaguars pretty handily. They're going to win this division. Their road just got a lot easier. And then I see Derrick Henry trucking forward for 8 yards. Oh, man. I don't want to say this because I don't like throwing around Super Bowl contender names. But I think this Indianapolis Colts is the Cleveland Browns light. And I think Cleveland Browns light could beat Cleveland Browns. Because I believe in these Indianapolis Colts. I think they could get it done. I think they could beat this team. I think last year they won some revenge. They lost into that's a dangerous throw right there. That could have been picked by number 58. He doesn't make a play, but he finds T.Y. Hilton, 6 for 8, 95 yards, touchdown and an interception for Andrew Luck. One thing's for sure, an interception is not going to slow this guy down. Don't forget to check back here tomorrow night. We're going to have NBL Live information coming soon. Follow us on Twitter at Bomberly. Got some Week 10 action tomorrow. He loses to the Browns. He lost to the Browns last year, and it was a close game. The Indianapolis Colts, that is. It came down to the wire at the very, very end. And you look at that game, and you look back, you see a special teams touchdown, a lot of real fluky, tough plays that kind of put the Indianapolis Colts in a situation where they had to play perfect football. Then they made a mistake or two, and it got out of hand really quick. I don't think it happens this time. He's got wide open over the middle, finds a man tight end too. That's Doyle, Jack Doyle into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. And just like that, the Colts go back up. Well, they extend their lead. That is another big touchdown here for the Indianapolis Colts, and that field goal is going to be good. Up and good. It extends the lead 14-6. They're now up 8 points against the 5-3 New York Jets. You're watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts, on twitch.tv/MBL Network. This is episode number 4. And during the post-game segment, we are taking any questions about the MBL Colts. So we'll have a post-game live look where we're going to go in here and look at some stats. We're going to check out the box score from this game. And we are going to talk about where we think the Colts can end up and maybe what their weakness is, and maybe, just maybe, talk if the Colts make the MBL Season 34 Super Bowl, what happens then? Does the show end? Because we're looking for Super Bowl winners here. If the Colts win their AFC division, that puts them in the same realm with the Cowboys. We got AFC division. We got to keep that going. So I'm going to be looking for a team next season who got that chance to win their division, and we can keep this winning streak alive here on Building the Franchise. So if you can't win your division, don't even bother DMing me. This is division winners only. On Isolate, it says these poor wide receivers need some touchdowns picked off their user alert. Just a bad throw by the New York Jets. Colonel Sanders forces it in there, tries to make a play. And I don't like it. I don't like the throw. And who else? Walker Jr. makes the play. This linebacker has just been intercepted. And I think Bleacher Report put out a message about this linebacker being such a lurker in the middle of the field, because he's just been killing it. MBL Season 34 is what you're watching right now. If you want to join the MBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com and check out our new website as Jamal Adams tackles Eric Ebron, the tight end, in open field. And Andrew Luck, who started off with the interception, is now 9 for 11, looking and cooking right here on Building the Franchise. Indianapolis Colts. Todd in the chat saying baited. You know how that feels. Well, if you don't know, you'll know next week. Week 11, you will know, Todd. See some scores at the bottom of the screen. That's updated right now. Oh, Luck forcing it down the field. See, he's just got to throw that one away. Jamal Adams is all over that corner route, and we're seeing a lot of things from Colts like this. This is the route I'm starting to see, the most desirable route for the Indianapolis Colts. It's a fork route, fork concept. Got a corner and a post. Then they do something with a slant on this side to kind of hold this middle of the field, and they get posts over the top, or everybody drops back and they get something over the top. That's what I'm seeing from Andrew Luck right now. Just some tendency breakdowns here in the second quarter. Andrew Luck goes down and takes his team out of field goal range, doing his Jameis Winston real-life impression. Don't like it. 4th and 14. That's the kind of sack you can't take, but they do have a strong arm kicker. I would not be surprised if they go ahead and attempt this. What is it going to be, 59, 60-yard field goal? Here we go. 8-mile-per-hour wind is kind of with them. Oh, this is on the money, honey. Here we go. 3:21 left. Kick is up. Oh, and it barely squeezes in. 17-6. See, that's why I don't like Andrew Luck taking that sack. That's just makes it a little too risky for me. 28 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts. Appreciate you guys stopping by, checking us out. Episode number 4. Episode number 5 is going to be, let me pull up my calendar. I'm going to be gone this next weekend, but I'm going to make it up to you guys. We're going to have episode number 5. It's the 22nd right now. Episode number 5 will be the 31st. And then I'll do another episode the 3rd or the 4th, and we'll get right back on our weekends. In the 3rd or the 4th episode, I'm going to announce the next team that we're going to follow. So if you're interested in being part of this journey, Building the Franchise, make sure for MBL Season 35 you put in your application between now and pretty much now and I'd say the 1st of the month. I got to have applications in by there. Corner route to the right side, wide open. Sam Darnold just misses him. 6 for 9, 62 yards and a pick. Another fork concept for them. It's really kind of flooding one side of the field against zone. That's what really gets it open. Oh, here comes the blitz for the Indianapolis Colts. Let's see if Sam Darnold recognizes. Here comes the heat, picked up nicely. They got time rolling to the left side. Too bad he's got no receivers over there. Here comes the user, big-time hit. Down goes Sam Darnold. If he had anybody just leaking to that side as he runs another strong flood kind of concept to the right side, if he had anybody rolling with him, maybe Sam Darnold needed to kind of roll the other way as he had receivers running to that side, but he doesn't. It's going to be 3rd and 10, and this is where the Indianapolis Colts, the second-best defense in the MBL, is going to thrive. They're only giving up 11 points per game. They're first against passing yards, 15th against rushing. 11 points per game. Jets already have 6. Half of their total's pretty much already on the board. Oh, they pick up a 3rd and long. Nice pass and patience in the pocket. You see Sam Darnold just sitting dead center of the pocket, waiting, and eventually he gets open. And you don't usually see that when you see this many guys rushing. You think we're going to get some kind of pressure. It just does not come. The offensive line of the New York Jets doing a great job extending the play here for Sam Darnold. Here we go. Hand off to the left side. Crow Biggest gain of the day, and not much, but still the biggest gain of the day. It's going to be a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 here for the New York Jets. Jamie in the chat saying, Darnold's slow feet. 80s kids saying, game O-line looks great, guys. Game OL looks great, guys.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I think that means offensive line. Online. Something. Russ the Buzz in the chat throwing up the MBL emote. Down goes Sam Darnold. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to have MBL Live. It's going to be a super show. I believe 2 games going on at once. Also, November 8th, the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel has officially sent us the confirmation. We are going to be hosted on EA Madden NFL channel once again. It's going to be November 8th after the Pittsburgh Steelers Championship Series. We're going to be right on after that. After that audience builds up and is watching, they're going to pass it to us, and we're going to be able to see if we can carry the ball here. And we're going to have an AFC Championship, NFC Championship at the same time. Down goes Darnold again. Oh, they're blitzing a lot off the edge. It's a lot of edge blitzes with the Indianapolis Colts. Very similar to the Chicago Bears defense. I've been watching this team for quite a while now. I'm starting to realize they like to send pressure, and they put pressure on your offense by scoring a lot of points. So when you're scoring points and you're getting sacks, it really turns the other team into a one-dimensional, throw-only team, and then you got them right where you want them. Did anybody say anything about will the Colts win the AFC South? Is anybody thinking that the Jacksonville Jaguars can come back? They're not only behind in wins-loss right now, they're also behind in heads-up. Darth Ben with 2 wins in MBL. What's happening? Ric Flair, I don't know. I see Ric Flair with the silver badge. That means he's been subscribed from 3 to 6 months on the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. Playmaker up the field. Great job usering right there. See, the user took it away. So he rolls out this way. And if you send a guy on Playmaker, you are allowed to run with them in zone. He takes up, runs upfield, takes it away. But instead, he just goes underneath and finds his man. When Andrew Luck gets outside of the pocket, you see a lot of Playmaker. And honestly, you got to be smart about that. Watch Humphries there on the little curl route. Maybe he's going to put on a drag. Okay, I thought it might have been a slant, but here goes a drag. Left to right, nothing's really open. Andrew Luck took too long. He's going to run. He's going to Playmaker again to the right side. Nothing's there. Throws it across the body. Bad pass, picked off. And we've seen a lot of that with Andrew Luck just making the wrong read and trying to force something when it's not there. They run a great defense for that. They got a cover 1 with pretty much a robber in the hole. Man coverage does a great job for the New York Jets, and Andrew Luck forces a turnover with a minute 16 left in the second quarter. You're watching the Indianapolis Colts building the franchise, episode number 4. Colts are 7-1. The New York Jets are 5-3, NBL season 34. If you want additional stats, go to MaddenBomberLeague.com. Let's check out the defense we got going on here with the Indianapolis Colts. You're saying, what makes this defense so good? How are they only averaging 11 per game? Well, their captains are Jabal Sheard, Malik Hooker. They've been phenomenal, but the cornerback play of Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie and Eduardo Bruce have been great as well, along with the middle linebacker, Anthony Walker Jr. Here we go, dropping back, looking and cooking. Over the middle of the field, finds a post route. Robbie Anderson fighting his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Wow, that's just a post route that not only does he beat man coverage, but he splits the safety play right here. You got man coverage, cover 2, and he gets right in between that. Kick is up. It's good, and it's going to make it a close game. Andrew Luck has to start doing better controlling the ball. He's been way too loose with the ball over the last couple games, and we've seen it affect the play of the offense. Last week, he was 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Week 7 versus Jacksonville, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And then week 6, 2 interceptions. So he's thrown 2 picks in the last 4 games now. He's on pace to throw a couple more tonight. Just a bad throw by Andrew Luck, just forcing it down the field. 36 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts. We're turning this Colts team into a contender. I think this team can win the NBL Super Bowl. They got to clean up some of the dumb stuff we're seeing offensively, but I think if they clean it up and get sharper, we can see some things happening. No Derrick Henry time here. Watch the drag to the left side. That's where he's going. No, he doesn't. Over the middle of the field, takes another shot, holds on to the ball. He does. And that's a big-time catch on what looked to be a bad pass. I mean, you're throwing a post route into cover 3, a little in, up, and post action, and you're running it into 3 high. That's just not the smartest throw, but he squeezes it in there, and Andrew Luck, being the gunslinger that he is, 2 picks isn't going to slow him down. 39 seconds before half. Play action again. Watch the crossing route left to right, but you got man coverage. He's over top of him. Here goes Andrew Luck. Sends him upfield. Bad dive by the user. Big-time hit on Andrew Luck from Jamal Adams. That's the kind of hit you don't want to get, especially if you're a Colts fan right now looking at this game, and you got to be thinking, we got to protect Andrew Luck. We're doing good right now. We're 7-1. We're atop the AFC. Can't take the hits from Jamal Adams. Got to be smarter than that. 40 viewers right now watching building the franchise on twitch.tv/MBL Network. Appreciate you stopping by. This show is usually live on YouTube, but we had some issues going live on YouTube, so we flipped it on over here to Twitch. Tomorrow night, don't forget MBL Live. Check it out. At Bomber League, we'll have the time in which it will be live tomorrow night. I think 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Andrew Luck trying to take off another hit, and he gets up. Williamson laying the lumber, and Andrew Luck's going into a no-huddle because guess what? They don't have any time. They should probably just spike this ball, to be honest with you, and take the field goal. 3rd and 1, dropping back. If he completes this pass, that's the end of the half. He throws it away from inside of the pocket, but no intentional grounding was called. It's going to be field goal unit time. Oh, really suspect management of the clock for the Indianapolis Colts, but they're lucky here. They're going to come away with 3. I think, unless it's blocked, pending this point. Kick is up. And it's good, 20-13. That's 2 50-plus yard field goals for the Indianapolis Colts, a team that just can really just drive the ball down the field. They also can get bailed out by their kicker, doing a great job right now, putting 6 points on the board for this team. All right, so will the Colts win the AFC South? I think we're all saying yes. Gov in the chat, what's going on? Rollouts an awful lot. Rolls out and all. Are you getting some scouting here? He gets out of the pocket quick. Luck, look lost. Checking for a concussion. Yeah. It definitely seems like the Colts just don't seem to be very comfortable right now. New York Jets got the opportunity to take the lead for the first time in a long time. Shotgun formation. Man coverage. Dropping back. Looking. Over the middle of the field. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a one-handed pick right there by number 23. Perfect. Yeah, he went for the pick there. I would have went for the swat. Very aggressive pick right there. You're probably wondering, who is that on the defensive side of the ball? Number 23 making plays for days. And who was that? I think that was Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie on the cornerback position. I think he's number 23 for the Indianapolis Colts. I'm pretty sure. Oh, what was the flag on the play? What did I miss? I was looking for something else. The Jets still got the ball. What happened? What did I miss on there? Cardinals saying yucky in the chat. Wow, what a pick. And Agent Rico, appreciate him stopping by. Grid Squad in the building. That was nuts. Did they call some kind of penalty or something? What happened? How'd they lose the ball? You got to catch me up. Little Fish in the chat saying, Nemo, tell me what happened on that play. What did I miss? High formation for the New York Jets. Handoff to the left side. Oh, bounces it outside. Nice move by Isaiah Crowell. One man to beat. Jukes inside. You think he's going to truck stick you. He gets all the way outside. Oh, the pick was at the end of the half. Oh, see, I didn't realize it was. Okay. I thought the half had already ended. What am I talking about? Yeah, I don't like the word yucky, man. It is kind of childish for a 40-year-old. You got to come up with better words there, sir. Yucky? You've been hanging around your kids too much. All right, here we go. New York Jets down 13-20. An opportunity to tie the game here. They'll take the lead if they go for 2. Single back formation. 2 tight ends to the right side. 2 receivers to the left. That's Quincy Enunwa and Robbie Anderson. Looking at Quincy was open. Looking at Quincy was open. Finding Quincy. Catching. Spinning. And that's the over-aggressiveness of Malik Hooker there. He's sitting right here. The ball's thrown. It's just a little lazy post over the middle of the field. It's thrown about right here, and instead of Malik Hooker just swatting the ball, he's going for the pick. It's caught by Robbie Anderson. He turns it upfield. Ignore the art on the screen. It was not that good on that. I'll give it to you guys. It wasn't that good on that. Right now you're watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts here on twitch.tv/MBL Network. And off left side, play action, rolling, throwing it, barely got rid of it, finds his man underneath number 30, nowhere to go, but they are in field goal range, as you see right here. They're at the 38-yard line. That's field goal range in this game. If you can get to the 40, you kick it a 57, not too bad. Jamie in the chat saying, let's go Jets. There we go, Jets. So everybody's rooting for the underdog Jets. Now, I'm going to tell you what, you're not going to be happy at the end of this game. I don't think so. Live right now, you're watching the New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Week 10 action. Twitch.tv/MBL Network. Tomorrow night, we have our super show, our flagship show. This isn't even bonus coverage. Down he goes, another corner blitz. As Patterson, not Ruben Patterson. Shout out to Jamie. You see it right here. Here's the corner. Here's the edge blitz right there. It's all cornerback blitzes. That's what the Indianapolis Colts do. They send a lot of pressure off the edge, and they're doing it again. He's blitzing. I mean, this is the thing you just got to look for. the flats are going to be open. This is the aggressiveness of the offense. Here he comes, delayed, waiting, and pressure's coming. Gets rid of it somehow, stays in bounds. No, somehow. How did he get rid of that? Back to the 39, in field goal range. Everything's off the edge. And that might actually work against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are such a vertical attacking team. You send a lot of pressure off the edge. They're not looking to go underneath. Kick is up. Field goal, deep field goal. Good, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The New York Jets are just down 4 now in what has been an interesting game here between the 7-1 Indianapolis Colts and the 5-3 AFC East leading New York Jets. We are going to go over that top 5. Check out those top 5 plays again for those who stick around post-game. We're going to go over some stats. Check out our Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts and see where they rank up. We're also going to be taking any questions during the post-game segment pertaining to the MBL Indianapolis Colts. Darce Knight in the chat saying, Jets moving the ball pretty well against the #1 pass defense. Yeah, they are. Well, who's #1 in the top 5 here in the MBL? In the grid for the MBL, the top 5 call-up list. And Draco hit me with some wrestling news. It looks like Roman Reigns had to walk away from wrestling. That's crazy. He's got leukemia. Is that a true story? That sucks. He will take time off to treat the disease. That's crazy. Tomorrow night, we got some Cleveland Brown action here on MBL Live. If you want to see who the competition for our Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts, get your pen and paper out and start scouting for our team because we need some information. As I said, our next show is not going to be this upcoming weekend. I'm not going to be here, but I will promise we will get an episode the 31st of October, Wednesday, and then I'll make it up to you, and we'll have a weekend episode. As the Colts get sacked, they get a little taste of their own medicine. The corner blitz comes on their own. And that's picked up. It's going to be 4th and 12, and the Indianapolis Colts got to punt the ball for the first time tonight. Woo! I'm seeing the Jets are looking to upset it. Yeah, we got the Cleveland Browns, the Seattle Seahawks tomorrow night. To the outside, number 40, juking. Oh, nice kick. Nice punt return there down to the 48-yard line. Yeah, YouTube is down again right now, guys. That's why we're on Twitch right now. And maybe we'll stay on Twitch. We're getting a pretty good audience, man. There's probably no reason to jump away from it. You're watching Building the Franchise. You want to join the MBL? Go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. If you're wondering, how does this all work? What is this Building the Franchise? Every new year, new season in the MBL, we cover a new team. It's MBL Season 34. Seasons last between 40 to 45 days. Sam Darnold just running somehow forward. He's going to pick up the first down. Sam I am, and he's going to injure the man who tried to tackle him. Yeah. Don't tackle Sam Darnold. He's made a steal. Steal Sam Darnold. Jamie in the chat saying, Rusta Busta always repping grid. Yeah, he's always here, man. Shout out to him. Is Draco in the building right now? All right, here we go. Sam Darnold trying to make a play here. They're down 16-20. They've been down most of the game. Here we go, dropping back, looking over the middle of the field, finds his man number 82. He gets down to the 22-yard line. Sam Darnold, 12 for 16, $169, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Let everybody in the NBL know we are live on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/MBL Network, and you are watching the best in the business, the NBL, and this is Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts. And we got a great game in store right now. This is live action here, week 10, NBL Season 34. NBL Live broadcast number 246 will be tomorrow. We're going to have the Seahawks and Browns as the feature team. Oh, no, that's going to be defensive pass interference. It sure is. DRC number 23 ran right into him as he put him on an out route there. Man, the Jets are playing one heck of a game here against our Indianapolis Colts. I thought we were going to stomp this team coming in. I predicted a 35-10 kind of game, but the New York Jets are having a pulse here and showing themselves as being a legitimate contender here in the AFC as they're 5-3 leading the AFC East. Don't throw a pick over the middle. Just don't throw a pick over the middle. He's running. There's nowhere to go. Oh, he throws it back in the end zone. There is somewhere to go. Touchdown, New York Jets. And they have now taken the lead. A little magic wheels drifting outside. And Sam Darnold makes it happen as he squeezes it in there. And for the first time, and I think since week 1, which was another game on MBL Live where we saw, I'll put the schedule up there right now, when we saw the New York Jets, the Indianapolis Colts lose. We haven't seen this since week 1 versus Kansas City. As you see all those victories there in white, the red shows you the L, and the games not highlighted or unplayed. We're here, right here. We're taking on the New York Jets at the top right of the screen. Oh, man, I'm kind of a little shocked right now. This is the first time we've seen our Indianapolis Colts down in the second half. Here we go, drop it back. Andrew Luck is going to get aggressive. Right side, T.Y. Hilton says we're not going to be down for much longer. A big-time play. I'm already starting to figure out these Colts. The minute that they get down or they're in trouble, they're trying to get it all back in the passing game. They've been very aggressive this game because they have not really had a lead where they felt real comfortable. Derrick Henry, he's back, he's healthy, he's hardly being used. Watch the post route over the middle here. They're going to go underneath the X. Finds his man. Nice pitch and catch. Ryan Grant down to the 30, 28-yard line. 13 for 18, 225, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Andrew Luck, and some really head-scratching interceptions. If he cleans that up, I don't think this is even a close game. Unisolated said that man coverage zone. Unisolated says, I didn't know that. You didn't know what? What did I miss in the chat? Oh, a message was deleted. Okay. Yeah, Sam Darnold. Jets a contender this year. Lil Fish believes. Whew, here we go. Looking at B. Doesn't take the shot. Goes to the left side. Left side of the field picked off, but he can't get his feet in bounds. Is Adam Humphries. So he's running a little fake screen right here. Humphries kind of drifts, and then he takes it upfield. He got over top of the defender right here. Luck throws a perfectly placed ball, and Adam Humphries lets the ball come to him, which allows the defender to jump right there. If Humphries would have just angled himself inside, he could have caught that. That could have been a touchdown. Once again, another very aggressive verticals concept. Watch RB. He's looking at A. He's looking at A, throws it underneath, takes X. We're seeing a lot of deep down the field with something coming underneath. Very aggressive play calling here for the Indianapolis Colts. Unlucky for Jets. Little Fish in the chat saying, holy snap, these refs are trash. That's a pick. I don't know. I don't think he's got his feet down. Little Bills drag right here. Oh, he's going to keep Grant on a little smoke screen to the right side. Okay. Man in motion is Frazier. Adam Humphries, a slot receiver from Tampa on a go route. Goes underneath, finds his man. He holds on to it. That's Frazier. I was just talking about him. That was a dangerous pass from Andrew Luck against the pinch buck. Oh, the cover zero man defense seems to really be rattling the Indianapolis Colts. This is a team that did not look good in MBL Live broadcast number 245. That's our flagship show. If you have not watched an MBL Live and seen OSU, he's about right here on the face cam. He's got it all rocking and rolling. I'm joined alongside him as his co-host of the night. It's a great time. If you see MBL Live in the description, you want to watch that show. And tomorrow night, we got MBL Live. And it's a super show. Should be 2 games on the screen at once. Watch a toss here. We saw a bunch of tosses to Derrick Henry. Oh, this time they're going straight up the middle. Oh, Derrick Henry really nowhere to go. And that's what happens. There's no real confidence in the running game right now because they've utilized the passing game to get all the way down the field. And then they go, okay, we're inside the 5. Let's just hand it off to our power back. I don't know if that's really how it works right now. Rusta Bus in the chat saying Jets ready. Also saying wow. Tout saying lucky. And LAFX says wow. Fat Boy Henry has no burst is what Jamie's saying. Little pitch to the outside. Fake fullback dive. Oh, he gets the edge on him somehow. Hurdles. Gets down to the 1-yard line. Expect a quarterback sneak here for the Indianapolis Colts. Fake fullback dive, halfback flip. We've seen that actually a lot from this team. They like to get the ball in an I formation and toss it outside. That seems to be the MO when they're inside the 5. We got a great game going on. You're watching Week 10 action. MBL season number 34. Oh, he's getting in here. They're not stopping him here. Derrick Henry's getting into the end zone. To the end zone. Touchdown. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. 3rd time's the charm. Derrick Henry. Touchdown. And our Indianapolis Colts take back the lead. I'm going to wait till this extra point is up and good. Kick is up. It's bueno. You're watching Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts here on twitch.tv/MBL Network. That's our starting lineup right there. Derrick Henry was acquired He was acquired from the Tennessee Titans. He's now an Indianapolis Colt, and they expect him to do a lot of damage during the postseason. MBL Season 34, all postseason games will be broadcast here on twitch.tv/MBL Network. This is live here, building the franchise. Indianapolis Colts next season, every season is about 35 to 45 days in real life. We follow a new team. We followed the Dallas Cowboys last year. This is episode 4 of the Indianapolis Colts this season. I don't know. Who do you think we should follow next year? We'll probably know. I said put in your applications before the first as another off the edge cornerback blitz. I mean, everything. This guy is blitzing. You have to start picking this up. Everything is edge pressure. All the blitzes are some kind of zone blitz with edge pressure. You're seeing a cornerback come off the edge, usually the slot corner, sometimes the wide corner. You just have to pick that up. If I'm playing them, I'm going to spread them out and allow for that corner to come, and I'll just have somebody running to the flat of that side where he falls off the edge. And then some vertical concepts getting down the field to push the zone down the field and get rid of the ball quick. That's what you have to do against these Colts. 2nd and 20, Sam Darnold has been getting himself out of these holes all game. Let's see if he can do it again, but this time it's man coverage. Oh, he takes a shot in a double coverage down the field. Tipped up, that's going to be picked off. Give me that bad pass as the Indianapolis Colts. Patterson, that's not Reuben Patterson, Jamie, but I'm starting to think it might be. The Kobe stopper coming up with a big-time interception off a tip. And number 20 saying, I got this, baby. And they're right back in it. 4:44, shout out to JC. Dar's not saying, not sure how much longer the Jets can keep up. Well, there you go. not much longer. Rico says, nice hurdle. I think that was a great point because that hurdle actually, this looks like man covers. He's got A open. He doesn't take him. Goes over the middle of the field, takes a shot, finds a man. T.Y. can't hold on to the ball. It's a big-time hit from Jamal Adams. That hurdle took him from 3 yards to 1 yard, which really changed the dynamic of that third down play. G-Star in the chat saying, I'm back, fellas. We got a game here. Yeah, we absolutely do. Rusty Bus is saying OSU's the GOAT. Yeah, he is. Also, don't forget, November 8th, we're back. EA Sports Twitch channel. We're being hosted again. To the outside. Watch the playmaker up the field to Y. Nope. Looking. Doesn't take him. Andrew Luck tries to get a few. And Andrew Luck getting hit is something I don't want to see as a Colts fan. I've seen it entirely too much. Biggest third down of the game. We got 3rd and 6 going on right here. The Indianapolis Colts are trying to put this game away while the Jets are trying to stay alive. Jets are currently 5-3 coming off a big-time victory over the 1-7 New England Patriots. Under new ownership, we thought the Patriots were going to have that game. No, it did not happen. The Jets are trying to take the AFC East. The Colts are 7-1 right now. This is a big-time game for our building the franchise Indianapolis Colts. They're trying to keep that perfect streak alive. Tight formation. Here comes the pressure. Got to get rid of it quick. Does. Underneath. Finds his man. Eric Ebron falls forward. It's going to be a first. First down, Indianapolis. When you see Jamal Adams on Eric Ebron, you don't usually think, okay, he's going to have a step on him. But he had a step on him right there. He caught the ball, and then Jamal Adams struggled to kind of take him down. He fell forward, picked up the first down. No milking allowed. Big hit. Not chew. Milk. To the right side. All right, what did Little Fish say? Colts can milk. You're not allowed to milk the clock till under 2 minutes. Whatever synonym you want to use with milking, it's the same as chewing the clock. I mean, not actually chewing the clock, but we play such a short game. You're not allowed to intentionally do anything with the clock until under 2 minutes. Here we go, man in motion, Gallman Jr. A lot of question on Nemo's game right now. We're really going to start looking back at what he's been doing. Got X open underneath, doesn't take him. Trying to take the big shot down the field. Down goes Andrew Luck again. He's got to get hurt. As Morrison makes, oh no, he does the Superman cam over Andrew Luck, 3rd and 7. I said the biggest third down was the last third down. Well, guess what? It's been replaced now. Biggest third down of the game. You got trips on the right side. Eric Ebron inside slot standing up. Another fork route concept. Watch Ebron on slant here. Oh, he's going to go to the flat. Little flood concept on the right side. They're looking. Nothing's open. Here comes the pressure. Over the middle, finds his man, and T.Y. Hilton holds onto the ball, and that's what superstars do. They make superstar plays. On the season, T.Y. Hilton, 25 catches, 508 yards. You see it on the screen right now, and 5 touchdowns. He's their leading receiver yards-wise. He's their leading with touchdowns because he hangs onto the ball and makes superstar-type plays. T.Y. Hilton making $9.49 million this year and earning every penny. They're already inside of field goal range. It's time to go to that workhorse, Derrick Henry. Handoff up the middle. Woo! Woo! Big time hit there by number 58. If they could have tackled like that with Jamal Adams on Eric Ebron, they would have got the ball back. Since they're in field goal range right now to go up 7, I don't see much aggressiveness coming from this Indianapolis Colts team, but you never know. This team is crazy. Watch this handoff to Ryan Grant on the outside. If he can get the edge, I think he can. It all depends on this guy right here. What does this guy in the inside slot do right there? He's going to get there? No, he turns it upfield. Ryan Grant says, hey, I'm just going to take a few. Injury, Ryan Grant is down, holding his left wrist. Ooh, any kind of hand injury would really affect the wide receiver's ability to catch the ball. We'll see if it's something he can come back from. 34 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise. Indianapolis Colts here on twitch.tv /MBL Network. It's 2:25 left, 27-23. And we got a I formation here. 2 tight ends to the right side. You got Doyle and Ebron over there. And Derrick Henry's going for the first down. Can't break through. If he would have broke that and got outside, it was to the fences. This is blouses. 4th and 10. The New York Jets elect not to call a timeout because you can't milk clock till under the 2 minutes, which means he's going to have to kick this field goal even though the clock is moving. Uh-oh. Kicks a little to the left. Kick is up. Goes left, but not enough. It's bueno. 30-23. Upper arm fracture. Will not be able to return for this game. Is that multiple games upper arm fracture? Because that looked like a hand injury, not an upper arm fracture. But hey, what do I know? It looked like a upper wrist maybe. I don't know. 8 whole rushes for Henry. Yeah, he's definitely not being utilized. And that's because he showed himself early to be an injury-prone halfback that we knew he was coming into this. The Colts have a lot of invested money into Derrick Henry. He's making $9.33 million this year. They need him healthy in the playoffs. That's what this team is thinking. We need a running attack in the playoff game to slow this game down a little bit. So I think keeping Derrick Henry with a very light dish and usage rate, I think it's important for the Indianapolis Colts. You're seeing it now. Isaiah Crowell in the backfield. Sam Darnold dropping back. They need a touchdown to tie. He's looking. He gets rid of it. Dangerous pass on the user. The user actually went underneath, way too shallow, and tried to jump this pass as the ball was thrown somewhere over here. Woo, that's a dangerous pass. I'd stay away from the user if I was Sam Darnold. You got away with one there. Robbie Anderson picks up his 2nd catch of the day. 2 minutes left in the game. It's a 2-minute drill for Gang Green. Quincy Enunwa in the slot. Tight end 2, Leggett on the left side. Man coverage once again. Here comes the pressure. Down he goes. Ball's out. Picked up by the Colts. Yes, it is. That should lock the game. Jabal Shear makes the pickup. Nice pressure for the Indianapolis Colts front line, number 57. He just initially sheds the lineman, and they're already in field goal range at the 37. We're going to see another end around here. I thought this end around was broke. Let's see. Nope, not broke anymore. Back to the 41. That puts it at a 60, 57, 58, 59-yard field goal. Still in good shape. The Colts have already proven to make that field goal already. Jets do have 3 timeouts, so we're going to see if the leg comes up. See if he Justin Tuckers this. Adam needs some man user work. Under O said careful. Yeah, he already threw the pick now, though. So that is what it is. All right, little Bucks corner on this side. Slants to X, finds X. Nice little slant route. They tackle him down at the 32-yard line. 3rd and 6, a pickup of a first down ends the game. A non-pickup of the first down puts the field goal unit on the ground, who's already 3 for 3. They've already hit 2 plus 50-yard field goals. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but you never know. You're watching Week 10 action, NBL Season 34. You want to join the NBL, go to 365.mattbomberleague.com. Here's the pressure, barely gets rid of it. How many hits is Andrew Luck going to take and get up? I know, I feel like if this was real life, he wouldn't have a chance. It's going to be about a 50-yard field goal at 49 on the nose. 8-mile-per-hour wind with him. This should be good. Unless this is somehow blocked. Kick is up. 10-point game. The Indianapolis Colts are more than likely going to improve to 8-1 on the season, as the Jets are going to fall to 5-4. Don't go anywhere after the game. We're going to have some, we're going to look at some box scores, play some music, and talk a little bit about the Indianapolis Colts. Most important, how far do you think this team will go? How far do you think the Colts will go this offseason? I mean, this season, the playoffs. It's coming right up. That's what everybody's wondering right now. And here we go. Pistol formation for Sam Darnold. Isaiah Crowell, the 3-down back for the New York Jets. He's in the backfield. They're switching this to a single back. Quincy Enunwa moving to the right side. Stewart, former third-round pick of the New York Jets, moving to the right side slot. Robbie Anderson one-on-one with help over the top. It's not there. Finds a slot. That's Stewart. He picks it up. Darius Stewart down to the 44-yard line. 15 for 20. Nice passing outing for Sam Darnold, but a couple mental errors is the reason they're in this situation. I think if he would have played a little bit sharper, but heck, if Andrew Luck would have played sharper, this wouldn't be as close as it is. There's his man open on the slot. Instead, he takes a shot down the field into double coverage. That's going to end this game. Picked off. Those are ball hawks in the secondary. That's not Ruben Patterson this time, but this whole defense feels like a Kobe stopper as the former Detroit Lion Glover Quinn, the old man who comes out in quarters, gets a nice interception to end this game. They're going to take a knees, and the GGs are already sent out. You are watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts. And we're going to go ahead and have to put a W on the schedule already. So what you're going to see is this right here on the right side is going to fade to this is going to fade to white. This is the dub. All right, so I'm going to run this in my head. I know that they're kneeing it out right here, but 7-1, we're going to improve to 8-1. I think they're going to win this game. I think Derrick Henry's going to have a big game here. That's going to be 9-1. There's 10-1. There's 11-1. There's 12-1. Question mark on this game. This could be a trap game. But we'll say this one. That's 13 wins. Comes up to these two. They could win. They could go 15-1 if they run out. But at the very least, they're going 13-2. Which only gives them 15. All right, my math's off. Let's run this back again. 7-1. So this is 8-1, 9-1, 10-1, 11-1, 12-1, 13. Oh yeah, it would be 15-1. I'm sorry. If they win out, they're 15-1. If they lose these two games, 13-3. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad season. Not too shabby. And I think that's enough to win the division. So how far will they go is the question that everybody's wanting to know right now. How far will these Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts? Well, they got quite a ways to go to beat what we've already done. I'm going to actually have JY make a graphic of how successful our Building the Franchise series has been. Last year, MBL Season 33, the Dallas Cowboys went to the Super Bowl. And they played the Cleveland Browns, the reigning Super Bowl champions right now. The Browns have actually won 3 in a row of the franchise. Ownership of the Cleveland Browns now has won 2 championships. The Super Bowl Dallas Cowboys owner has won 2 championships. It's a great time to be alive here in the NBL. Seeing some nice photos being taken. Guys, check out those photos at the end of the game. It's time for the post-game live look, and you guys are going to wonder how I did this graphic already so quickly. Well, there it is on the screen. I predicted a win. Last week, we beat the Raiders on MBL Live, broadcast number 245. You can find them live here on twitch.tv/MBL Network, or you can go over to youtube.com/Madden Bomber League and essentially find out, some archive games. See what you like. Get some music running here right now. We're going to check out the box score here at MetLife Stadium. They just defeated the New York Jets 33-23. Derrick Henry, 8 carries, 15 yards. We're going to click right into that. Andrew Luck with a 98 QBR on the game, 19 for 27. 70% completion, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the day, averaging 10.5 per attempt. Derrick Henry not used too much, 8 carries, 15 yards. This is another low, bad game, but he did have that touchdown in clutch time. Andrew Luck was running for his life a bunch of times, but he came away with a little bit right now. Darth Ben, you have failed me for the last time, Sklam. Darth Ben is funny, man. Eric Ebron came up with some big catches, including that drag that picked up the 3rd down against Jamal Adams. Adam Humphries, 2 for 27. Ryan Grant, 2 for 27. But Ryan Grant's going to be out. We're going to find out for how long in just a second. Jordan Frazier came in and caught that big-time catch at wide receiver. Jack Doyle, 1 catch, 34 yards. Another big catch that ended up in a touchdown. On the defensive side of the ball, we should see a lot of pressure and a lot of tackles from these corners and safeties. They're sending a lot of these guys on blitzes right now. Eduardo Bruce, that's the rookie. He's been phenomenal for this team. A lot of people wondered how good he was going to be. He was drafted, taken early in the NBL Season 34 rookie draft, and he's been performing and starting at the cornerback 2 position. Rashad Patterson, no relationship to Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper. Kareem Jackson, Jabal Sheard. We got a pretty nice team here. Glover Quinn even comes in at the end and gets an interception or 2. Tricks Halo in the chat. 5 bits. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Guys, go ahead and hit that follow button. It's free. You're watching Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts. We're going to go over some season stats here real quick. How far do you think the Colts will go this season is kind of the question, the theme right now. Also, if you got any questions about the MBL Colts, now's the time to ask, as you can see right here. We're in postgame. Live look. Uh-oh. Left tackle upgrades here. +1 awareness, +1 block for the 90. Pretty nice. And we got the bonuses right now. I like the... Oh, we got a Malik Hooker, too. What are we going to do with him? Let's upgrade him. Hybrid, run support. We're going to go with hybrid. Free safety. See what he got. Oh, +3 man coverage from Malik Hooker. The captain, El Capitan of our defense. 91 zone, 88 speed, 91 excel, 84 man coverage. I know the conversation is always Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker or Landon Collins is what we usually always talk about. Here you go, Ryan Kelly, another offensive lineman. Going to get a little protection here. Upgraded. Man, we got a lot of bonuses right now. Ryan Kelly, left tackle. Eduardo Bruce, the rookie cornerback. It's a man-to-man. It's his scheme. I think the scheme fit for us is a zone, so we're going to flip him into zone. See what Eduardo Bruce can do. +1 acceleration, +1 awareness, +1 play rec, and +1 zone coverage. So very nice. Tyquan Lewis, 75 overall. 85 strength, D tackle. Man, we're getting some great players that are going to have the opportunity to ball out with us. Run stopper, that's a scheme. You guys wondering what scheme we're running? We're running multiple zone run and base 4-3. Those are our schemes for our team right now. All right, we're going to check out some stats from the season, then go ahead and check out that injury from Ryan Grant, see how long he's going to be out. This was our Week 10 game. We improved to 8-1 on the season, We are a top of the division right now, the AFC South. Andrew Luck on a season, nice QBR, 107.1, puts him at the top of the league. 19 sacks in 9 games. Not too bad. Derrick Henry averaging 4.8 yards per carry, only 285 yards. We said if he got to 800 yards, that would be considered a success, paying him $9.33 million per year. He's not going to get there. There's just not enough time left. It's already Week 10. There's only 7 weeks left. He's already put in, he's been injured. Check out receiving right now. Ryan Grant with 35 catches, but not leading in yards. Leading in yards is T.Y. Hilton at 618. Eric Ebron with 32 catches, 451 yards, 4 touchdowns. T.Y. Hilton has just been a beast. Adam Humphries, we brought him in here to play slot from Clemson. He's been great for us, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Jack Doyle lost his starting gig to Ebron because we liked his ability to run after the catch. Did the Colts defense deflate the balls? Must be nice having an O-line. Yeah, cringe. I'm right there with you, man. They have a really nice O-line. I didn't think the Colts had a good line. Kareem Jackson, Walker obviously with 9 interceptions, Jackson with 5, Rogers Cromartie with 3. Look at the sacks. I mean, Dunlap and Sheard. I was surprised when the Cincinnati Bengals released Carlos Dunlap this offseason. After even the owner, Eric G, said he had a great year for him. It was just time that they gave a younger guy the opportunity to start at the defensive end position. Deflections, Malik Hooker, Kareem Jackson, Farley, Dominique Rogers Cromartie, Eduardo Bruce even has 3. No interceptions on the season for Eduardo Bruce. Kind of an alarming stat there. So far, field goals made. Adam Vinatieri is 25 for 25. He has not missed. El Perfecto. All right, we'll probably take a look at some injuries here coming up as well. Yeah, we'll go to the injury report, see how long Ryan Grant's going to be out. Ryan Grant, upper arm fracture, 8 weeks. Oh, that's big. That was our number 2 receiver right now. He's going to be gone for 8 weeks. Farley, 2 weeks. We get him back, so Glover Quinn will stop starting there. Yeah, that upper arm fracture is going to be big right there. He's going to place him on injury reserve right now. Wow. He's gone for the season then. I don't know if he realized what he just did. There's always a chance to return early. Ryan Grant, not that important. Adam Humphries is going to move to that 2 spot. And then who do we got at the 3? I think we saw him early. Yeah, Humphries, and then we have Frazier. Frazier caught a big pass today, but there's not much depth at wide receiver. Appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts. So let's see what he's going to do here. Jawan Moore, maybe. Deion Kane. Speed 87. 82 speed for Frazier. Oh, he's going to move Frazier. All right, Jawan Moore's going to be number 2. Adam Humphries is 3. Frazier moved to 4. And Frazier's slow. How we can even play him. We're going to go to free agent and see if we can pick up a wide receiver. Since we put him on injured reserve, we got a spot open. Roger Lewis Jr., Holland, Randolph. I don't see anybody that really is value. We're going to sort by medium route running here. We're going to be checking out medium route running. Oh, we got a rookie from Yale, 6'1", 90 speed, 88 XL, 88. That's probably who's going to go with, I'd say. 77 medium route running, mid route running, 77 deep. That's not bad at all. Checking out some jumping. Obviously going to be playing outside, maybe that number 2 spot. Ja'Cory Fenderson from our practice squad. Probably going to call him up. 1-year deal with $1.92 million. He's currently on our practice squad out of Yale. Yeah, he's going to be signed. We just brought up a practice squad player here live on Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts. Coog said, I wouldn't have done that. With his record, he is fine with the roster spot sitting there. Porter has a problem. Owner name. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, I got to show the top 5 before we get out of here. So Ja'Cory Fenderson looks like that 4 spot. As we got Humphries, then Frazier. Frazier's got 82 speed, 88 XL. Yeah, put Fenderson there. Let's put Humphries back in the slot. There we go, and keep Frazier as the number 4. I like the Fenderson guy, but moving him outside, I mean, he's going to attract a better cornerback on him. We'll see what he can do. We got him up. He's from Yale. Smart guy. That's going to do it for the show right now. Let's go put up the thumbnail. We're going to check out that top. We're going to check out the top 5 plays on the MBL Network one more time. Guys, you can check this out on youtube.com/Matt and Bomber League. That's where we usually go live here on anything MBL related. I'm going to have to cut the music, and I'm going to have to play the original song here because I want you to be able to hear the music that our man on Isolated is providing for us here. So let's go ahead and check it out here. I'll go ahead and close that. And let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, deep pass on the left side. Okay, Devontae Adams. Dropping back, looking, cooking. These are plays that didn't make it, but for some reason he felt they were good enough to be on here. Oh, that Cooks play is nice. I went to the house. How did that not make it? Oh, Bob, you got a legitimate issue with that play. Left side. Oh, nice tip right there. Here comes the real music. Yeah. Okay, top 5. Show me what you got, baby. Where's the disco ball? This music, I love it. Oh, bad pass. Playa, come on, baby. Playa actually made some really great passes versus me. It will be on the next top 5, I promise you that. Oh, Corey Coleman. Disco ball with a disco ball. Disco ball. Disco ball. 15, 10, 5. All right, Tom Brady. Hey, these guys got to stop putting himself in the top 5, man. No one wants to see this trash team. Brady ain't even, he's done. He retired. Brady got hurt. Yeah, the Patriots let Brady go and he got hurt. All right, play the game. October, number 1. Over the middle. Spin move. Slow-mo. So slow you don't need a replay, but we're going to give you one anyways. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Over the middle. And he just, watch this move right here. Just a little slow spin. That's the top 5 NBL Bleacher Report inspired this top 5 list. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the show. Appreciate you guys stopping by, Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts, and I will export this over before I play something else. I will export this over to youtube.com/Matt and Bomber League. Here's our upcoming schedule. We just beat the Jets, so you can mark that off. Tennessee Titans, Cincinnati Bengals, Los Angeles Chargers. We will be back here Wednesday. Not this weekend. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be gone. But Wednesday, the 31st of October, we will have a show. And then I will do another show the weekend of November 3rd, November 4th. And we will give out who we will be following next year because we do a new team. Remember that. We do a new team every NBL season. So that's every 40 to 45 days. We did the Cowboys NBL season 33, Indianapolis Colts NBL season 34. Who are we going to do season 35? Get in my DMs right now if you want that to be you. We will see you next time here on Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts.
Tell you that the boy ain't really worth it. In the stew every week with the same purpose. The boy been hot, little lit furnace. I feel like I deserve. We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy. We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy.
Believe that can fly. slide, that's Kelly. Grew up on West, ain't nothing you can tell me. Knew they would ride with me once they knew my M.O. Better hold on, whoa Nelly. I must say what I need to say, Mayor. Watch how I built it out, I'm the conveyor. At these shows and I rap and I know they gon' clap. Yeah, they put their hands together, no prayer. I ain't worried about you, I'm just worried about me. What I know is what I'll be. And y'all was heartless, got you out of my system to make good music. No ID. You will never bring me down, never break my stride. I'ma make it out by rapping how I feel inside. Yeah,
We will never change, yeah. Always moving major, saying that I'm